When you ask for a check, you don't realize what you're doing. You're cutting off your creativity for that change.
And what you're doing is you're playing defense. Talking about like 9-to-5ers out there. Yeah. You got to transition from that defensive mentality to playing offense.
Got to score at some point.
You got to score.
At some point.
But the thing about it is that when you're looking for a check, you're looking for a check to pay the bills because you're in debt.
You cut off that creativity.
You're playing defense. Yeah. You're never going to progress in life.
Never.
Most people don't think about playing offense until you get the layoff. Until you get, and that's what's crazy.
Yeah. Now they forced to play offense.
But now you scrambling and you're doing it out of desperation. So now you became.
Which takes you right back to what you say. Now you're doing it for money, which sets you all the way back again.
Secret to Success podcast, baby.
Previously on the Secret to Success podcast.
We question every other belief but our own.
That's a mindset, because you can be around individuals who are giants and never get anything because you're so married to your mindset, whether it's pride, whether it's ego, I don't know what it is.
I used to tell Maul, I don't know nothing about real estate. But not knowing is not an excuse for never finding out.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as he taught it to us, all of us had real estate within less than a year. That's what it should be. Yeah. But to your point, the mindset.
On this episode, the fellows continue with the mindset conversation.
All right, how do we get people through the mindset? Because clearly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you losing.
No, I'm just saying you lose. I'm saying, bro, it's in no disrespect. I said it earlier. Like, some of y'all been listening to the pod forever, and you've been consuming a whole lot of information, but your situation hasn't changed because you haven't implemented. Yeah. And so learning is one thing. Implementation is a whole nother. Some of y'all been watching this pod and watching us go to the next level during this pod, and you still ain't make real estate real, or learn how to speak, or learn to do, like, bro, this is how we got to the next level. So you admire us talking, but some of you using it as entertainment. How do you get to the mindset where you go, you know what? I'm going to implement something. I'm going to invest in myself this year. Bro, I love it. I got bros playing, they doing prize picks and draft king. Bro, you done bet on how many points SGA was gonna have, but you won't bet on yourself. I bet he gonna have over. They done put $100 on who going. I'm like, bro, but you won't put $100 on yourself and actually learn something that could take your family to the next level.
I learned, see, you can't. You got yourself in this mess. You got yourself in this mindset. Mm-hmm. So you cannot get yourself out.
That's heavy.
How can you?
That's heavy.
Can I say you didn't know? Finish that. I'm gonna say I wanna baby refute that, but go for it.
Yeah, it's like you're the one that got yourself into it, and you didn't even try to, right? You just got yourself into it because that's just who you are. That's your mentality. This is your mentality.
Conspiracy.
This is your MEN. This is
the Jemal XX.
What a Hanes underwear that is. I feel like I'm about to put the big drawers on. This is your mentality.
Yeah.
Right? It got you into this. You cannot break yourself out of this mindset.
Cannot.
You need an outside source that you need to attach to that's got to get you out of it. Oh. And I think what people keep running into a muck, is that they
let it stray.
Bruh, they keep they think that they're going to get themselves out of it.
Yeah, they're married to their mentality.
Bruh, and it's like the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You are literally going around and around and around, bruh, and you will never get yourself out. That's why it's so important for you. That's why I talk about the exposure, bruh. I promise y'all this. I promise you, I never looked to be a speaker. Never. That was never. I went to conferences.
Yeah.
And I sat front row.
Yeah.
I was there pen and pad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so that I could one day become a motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm.
But because I've been around y'all.
Yep.
Just around, the yoke has literally fallen off on me.
No question.
Just by being around you. And that's why I say, The police officers that you spoke about, the reason why they literally never stepped outside and did the things that I did is because they were surrounded around other individuals that looked just for a paycheck every 2 weeks.
See?
That's the mindset, E.
That's the mindset.
When you are you're getting paid, no matter what you do as a police officer. I could lock up 50 people, or I could go to Dunkin' Donuts every day and do nothing. My paycheck is going to be the same. When you have been conditioned to that mentality, it literally makes you just go throughout life and say, where's my check?
That's it. That's a mindset.
That's a mindset.
That's a W-2 mindset.
It's a W-2 mindset.
It's a W-2 mindset, bro. It's a settling mindset.
That no matter what, I'm going to get a check. So now I'm coming to ET and Associates. And I'm like, yo, where's my check? Every two, you should be paying me because it's the 1st and the 16th.
That's it.
Not because of what I did, not because of how much money I brought in. My presence alone garners a check.
Yeah.
And so that's in order though to come on this side of the register.
Yeah.
In order to come on this side of the cash register, bruh, you have to understand that there's no check waiting on you. It's not a check. It's not the check you looking for.
Absolutely.
That's waiting on you.
Absolutely.
What is the value of being connected to the number one motivational speaker in the world and the number one trainer of motivational speakers of the world? What's the value of that?
Yeah.
Somebody put a price tag on that.
Yeah.
Let me know. Because most people, when I first started speaking with y'all, when I first came around and the first conference ever I think I was part of was Take Control. And there was other people there. I'm not going to say no names. But I remember being with them other people and we'd be sitting there on the road when we was on the road.
CJ inside of me. Say their name.
I can't say their name.
But I got the spirit of CJ.
It's provocative. But it gets the people going.
But some of the people used to be like, hey, they would sit around, you getting a check? You getting a check? And you know me, I was just happy to be here. I had checks already coming in from other places. But they had showed they poker hand. Because they were so desperate for a check. Yeah. It really made me believe that the thing you speaking about is not really what's going on in your life. Because you're too desperate right now. Not only was I not getting a check, I was paying my own way. I was literally paying my own hotel room. I didn't even know that they was even getting hotel rooms comped. I didn't know this. I was just happy to be here.
Well,
but it showed. And some of these people, can't say no names, now they look back 5-6 years later. And they like, yo, Jemal, man, I would have never imagined that you would be, bro, you done been on the stage with E. You got your own stage. Bro, it's been times I came off the stage, literally, bro, Make Real Estate Real, offered the course, had 300 people sign up at $2,000 a pop, made $600,000 in a 45-minute speech. But they was still like, man, but you wasn't getting $5,000 or $2,000, $2,500 every time you spoke in the beginning. What's the value of that?
And you're not getting it. That's why I said you got to stop being married to your mentality, because when you go to college or you pay for these other programs, you're not about to see nothing happening for you. Bro, I would say for me, the biggest robbery of college is that once you finish, they don't do nothing for you, but ask you for more money. They call you an alum.
Yeah, they call you an alum.
And then now you're supposed to just cash them out. And I'm saying, hold up, I paid you. You're not going to do anything for me, meaning you're not going to go, hey, all the companies out there in the world that do engineering, we about to get on the horn and say Michigan State University, University of Michigan, Florida State University. We have a person that is designed, after you pay us his $100,000, as soon as you pay all the money off and you get all your classes, they gonna sit in the room and they gonna call all of these industries for you, and they gonna tell these industries that you're an alum. And bro, they not gonna call nobody for you. They not about to do nothing for you. But what they will do when you finish, even before you get a job, is say, you're an alum now. Now we need you to put more money back into the institution, right? And so what I'm saying, Maul, based on what you're talking about, is, again, I'm going to say it, we have to divorce ourselves from our mentality. You said our mentality. I question, is it ours? I question, is it really ours, or the community that we grew up or the people that we grew up around? And so now here's what we have to do. And you've heard me say this before, and this is why I think a lot of you are never going to get the right mentality. Not because you're not associated with Maul, not because you're not around Maul, but the people that you're around, the way they talk about what Jemal is telling you. You feel me? You just can't look. And like I said, I'm just going to be honest. It hurts me as a flight attendant, but there are people who I love dearly that I have to put on a leash, because not only are you not doing it, the time we spend together, you're questioning me on why I'm doing it. And it's aggravating. At best, it's aggravating. And then here go the crazy part. You're questioning me about it, but you'll be the first one to take the benefits from it. So you don't like it, but you'll take the benefits. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, hey, E, bro, my daughter in school, I need $5,000. But you the same one that's telling me why am I in Make Real Estate Real? Yeah. And you dogging me out about Make Real Estate Real, but when I make the 50 G's from Make Real Estate Real, you the first one coming to me asking me, can I help your child who, whatever they going through? And I ain't tripping. I want to help your child. So I'm saying, do me a favor. If you want me to help your child, stop putting the negativity on me at least. Like, leave me alone. Like, don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. Let me just be with Maul. Matter of fact, encourage me. Have you talked to Jemal today? Have you spent any time with Jemal? I'm just saying, I'm being real. See, the same people who will dog me out for doing what I do are the same people who will take the benefit. And I should. The Bible tells me, with the same measure I give, it shall be given. Pressed down, shake. So I'm not tripping on giving. I'm saying, though, if I'm blessing you, can you at least not do the negative boy? Can you at least not say negative stuff about the stuff that I'm doing that's actually making money, that's actually giving us influence, that's actually giving us impact? So the same people see you trying to bless, they're the same people that want to dog out what you're doing. Yeah. It's like, this how we eating. So if you got an attitude about it, keep it to yourself. But make sure that the people who are killing it, keep those people healthy. Like, keep those people thriving.
Please.
Because you're going to need those people. So I'm not even saying you got to internally agree. Just don't outwardly disagree. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, what happened was there were people in my life who saw real estate in a certain way, and I just had to go, oh, you don't see it like Maul sees it. Okay, do me a favor. Stop talking to me about it. Why? Because you aren't helping me as it relates to real estate. So stop talking to me about it. Okay, Maul, talk to me more. So I had to do two things. I had to listen to you, and I had to stop listening to them. Yeah. Because the only thing they knew was
can't put new wine in old wineskins.
I'm just saying, and it's nothing against them all, but they had gotten to a place where when you ask for a check, you don't realize what you're doing. You're asking for a check, you're cutting off your creativity for that change.
And what you're doing is you're playing defense. To all my like 9-to-5ers out there, you got to transition from that defensive mentality to playing offense.
You got to score at some point.
You got to score
at some point.
But the thing about it is that when you're looking for a check, you're looking for a check to pay the bills because you're in debt.
You cut off that creativity.
You're playing defense. Yeah. You're never going to progress in life.
Never.
So you got to transition. How do I move from a defensive mentality to an offensive mentality? Yeah. First off,
let me tell you something. My mama lockdown defender.
Oh, bro, hey, all American. All American.
Let me tell you something. You can't score on Helene if you try to.
And she beating LeBron in longevity.
Yeah. I'm talking about what?
Yes.
Dog, my mom just said last night she has been working at a drugstore for 50 years.
Wow.
50. Playing defense.
50. I'm talking about
Deanna got nothing on.
Bro,
she the real
MVP. I'm talking about
Deanna got nothing on.
Bro, but no, I'm saying in terms of mentality, I love my mama. She the best. And I'm where I am because my mom and my pops. But I'm saying, to your point, defense. Everything was just like, it's safe.
We playing it safe. We gotta.
And you know what, Maul? I'm cool with that if we don't live in a country where things change.
Right.
I'm cool.
But with the defense thing, it's like surviving.
It is. But I'm saying,
it's surviving. You ain't bro. You ain't gonna never.
But I'm saying it's not in this country because there's no stability in this country.
Right.
So for my parents who was like, they're gonna work for the automotive industry and they gonna live this life. Yeah. Bro, if it was fair, they would still be making what they was making when they was working, and they could keep that. But now, everything, bills are always changing, laws are always changing. So the thing that you once could count on, bro, you wake up tomorrow and the government then changed law.
No, not just that. I'm just saying, just period. Read that.
Microsoft cuts another 4% of its workforce. I
saw that.
Almost 9,000 jobs.
Yep.
And continued efficiency push.
That's why you gotta play offense.
I'm saying, that's why you gotta play some offense, bro.
You fired 9,000. You had a job.
You mad at me because I can't pay the bills.
But you done told somebody you work for Microsoft, bro.
That's it.
You like, bro, I done made, bro, Microsoft, bro, I'm working for Microsoft.
If you told me I work as an educator, bro, a teacher, I'm good. Now they done set some laws and ain't no funding from the Fed coming to. Now we gotta get rid of these people.
But to your point, Maul, here go the thing. most people don't think about playing offense until you get the layoff. Until you get, and that's what's crazy.
Yeah, now they forced to play offense.
Now you scrambling and you're doing it out of desperation.
Yeah.
So now you became.
Which takes you right back to what you say. Now you're doing it for money, which sets you all the way back again.
Oh man, but again, that's the impressive part about what we were able to do. Right, we got on offense quick. Maul got on offense quick, and we stayed on offense. Like we were doing what we were doing, even though it wasn't necessarily producing the benefits right away.
Yeah.
But bro, let me tell you something. E came in, we was on offense from the jump. He was like, bro, we had a conference. This is what I'm telling you. We've been doing conferences.
Yeah.
We did a Saving Our Sons conference.
Ooh.
Only problem is we ain't had no sons.
No son. But we were saving. We were saving, Mom.
Driving like we had some.
Driving like we had them. You feel me?
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, bruh. We was on offense.
Yeah.
Bruh, we said, this is our gift.
Yep.
He got the gift. I got the gift. Carl got the gift to bring it to life. All right, cool. And we had a conference at a church. It was about 14 people in that joint.
Yeah, but we saved our sons.
We
had flyers.
All 14.
Oh,
Yeah, we
whoever
had a
was in
program.
it, bro, flyers, the same thing we doing now. We were on offense though, but we were preparing ourselves to have income.
What if it was about money only? What if it would have been about money only then?
You would have been still at Michigan State.
Yeah.
No, you would have been back at Michigan State.
Yeah.
You got to understand something. When I say there was no money, I'm talking about no money. Why you think I went and started substitute teaching for a quick second? It wasn't that I didn't believe in the dream. I was just like, okay,
We still got to live.
it's getting tight.
He was trying to go to Cheesecake though.
Oh no, I try to go to Cheesecake Factory.
I need even a bologna sandwiches
Bruh.
right now, Mom. I need the
No,
bologna
I'm
sandwich
saying,
ministry.
you got to understand something. I can remember
Yeah.
hitting my mom and being like, "Yo, I need $500," and I'm the only
$500.
dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the family. I done graduated. I got a master's degree. My wife is working. I'm living in Houston. Calling my mom like, "Hey, I need to borrow $500 right quick, and I give it back." Like, do you understand? Like, but here's the thing. Even in that, I knew I'm on offense. So offense isn't necessarily about making money. It's the mentality of, okay,
You got a scheme.
Bruh.
You got a scheme. You got 100 plays.
Bruh.
You got everybody on the squad know what to play. That's what it is. It's a scheme. It don't mean every time we run this play,
You ain't
we
gonna score a
get yards.
touchdown every single play. I just told CJ, I think it was you the other day where I was just talking about like how the 22-year-old Jemal, bruh, he set up this 48.
Yeah, he set you up.
Oh my God.
He set you up.
Bruh, I'm
And
in
his mentality
awe.
set
I'm
you
in
up.
awe. His mentality
His mentality set
and
you up.
He was not here he was just going off a vision. He was like, look, if I run this play, I promise you, in 20 years, in 25 years, man, you're gonna be sitting real pretty.
Yeah.
I told you, buildings that 22-year-old bought, literally for, which was a lot of money at the time, $150,000. I got properties that's now paid off, valued at $500,000. I'm like, yo,
Still cash
bruh,
flowing.
I still cash flowing. I'm sitting here right now, bruh. I got a pension. I wasn't thinking about no pension. What no pension, bruh. But that 22-year-old was like, yo, Ma, I know you're gonna be in real estate. I know you're gonna have businesses.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna have all of that.
Yeah, but you might as well.
Get this pension on you 50, just in case the climate of the world. You still got this. Bruh, they sent me a letter. And it was
Careful.
Bro, I can't even talk.
I know. I'm about to say, they've been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just, how the world works.
Still, you
Yeah,
know,
no. Yeah,
but it's just, I'm like, yo, that was all.
Let's just say, Maul, he just, you know what I'm saying? When you up and you handle your business correctly, you just continue to go up. And I promise you, I used to be like, dog, I was so frustrated. Like, why do they say the rich get richer? Bro, we could do a whole nother episode on that, but I'm like, it's meant because of it's not just
Mentality.
It's the mentality, dog. I'm telling you, because you were able to forethink a lot of that stuff, and because you were playing all like, I'm gonna be real, I'm guilty of it, bro. I wasn't thinking that. No, I never thought I was gonna be 42. I'm just being real. In my 20s, bro, I'm not like, I'm about to be 42. And what does my kid's life look like? And what does this look like? And now, again, of course, now I think about it, but we talked about it on the episode before when my wife was, bro, me and Candace started an investment account. At the time I was that broke. Part of the reason I was that broke is because she had a non-negotiable and we were sending money to the investment account. And so that probably wasn't
offense.
Yeah, bro. So we had a little account, and I promise you, I don't even look at it, don't know how much is in it. Like, she told me the other day, and I was like, whoa, dang. I was like, for real? She was like, yeah, we've been putting it in there every single month. But again, at the time, bro, I'm like, we could have spent that. Like, we could have went out to eat a couple more times. You know what I mean? Right, exactly. So again, it's the mentality, but the rich getting richer, and it's like, you look at Maul like, okay, he got all these properties, he got all of this, and now, because he gonna turn 50 soon, a pension is gonna kick in, or they just gonna pay him out a pension or whatever. And it's like, why? It's the mentality that the rich people, quote unquote, rich people have. And I don't even mean rich in terms of money. I mean rich in terms of mentality. Yep. Like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's not fair. But it's like, oh, they put together this. They put together this opportunity. It's so crazy. Mar said the other day, like, somebody was like talking about like what had went wrong with some of their stuff. And I was like, and Mar was like, oh yeah, you ain't even know. We just had somebody come burn down. So it was, somebody was squatting in the crib and then they got kicked out. And I don't know, you don't mind if I say, yeah, like a couple people was like squatting in the garage or whatever, and like they got put out and the police came, butted out, put them out. They came back the next day and burned the garage down and the back part of the house. Yep. Maul didn't even call me. No. He didn't even say nothing. He was just like, oh, okay. Like, bro, I'm just telling you, because in his mind, we've set up provisions for this because I'm already on offense. Yeah. I'm on offense. I know what this means. I've done this. I've walked this dog. And it's like, bro.
Yeah, bro. What's the point, bro? Yeah. And it's already set up. Bro, bought that property for about $65,000, put $100 into it, got a contract on for $380,000, and I'm going to go ahead and complain about a garage that done caught on fire, dog, for $10,000?
Hey, so I'm going to answer your question. What's the value of being there? It's 26 years plus 20 years plus 20 years times your net worth. If we're going to put a number on it. Yeah. You got all that experience plus whatever your net worth is, because we got to put like that. Whatever that, and y'all can imagine what that number looks like.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, think about this. Like, people say it, but like, my riches in life really are relationships.
That's it.
Bro, I like we can literally, like, and it's to the point where, especially like you add in this, and we built it, y'all. Toby, like this family, you can get anything done with a phone call. How often do we talk about money or exchange money in these relationships?
Yeah, that's the bottom.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, yo,
if money is important, it might be number 10 of 10 things.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but that's why the rich get richer, because you understand these things. You understand plugging in. You understand adding value. Everybody, bro, it's almost like we do like a potluck style family. We a potluck. It's like, yo, I do the baked beans, phenomenal. Yeah. Maul might do the chicken. E got the greens. Carl got the cornbread. Like, whatever we got, it's like everybody brings their best to the table and we have a feast together. So here's what happens, though. When you have somebody who continues to come and they're not bringing anything, now you've offset the balance of the potluck. Yeah. The whole goal of the potluck is for somebody to bring something.
That's why they call it a potluck.
That's why they call it a potluck. And so what happens is, when you don't, listen, I want you to think about something. We built the table, then we had the potluck at the table, and everybody that's why it works. Everybody continues to bring their best. Yeah. So when we showed Toby, hey, this is how you build your table. This is what you bring to the pot. Everybody's at the table. So it's not even, we don't have to talk about money, because we're all at the same table and we're all eating from the same table and everybody's bringing their best to the table. I can call Carl like last night and go, you know I don't know how to buy no domain. Because Carl got my back, I can hit Carl and go, yo, I need these 5 domains. I just thought of an entity right now. Boom. Carl, how long did it take you to have them? You sent them to me.
About 5 minutes.
We got a relationship.
Yeah.
That actually got Carl out the house, I think, because I hit Carl. Carl came out and hung out with us last night.
Hey, I got to question my own beliefs, because I didn't even know that. Camille said, bro, I don't think I've ever seen you in Lansing outside the house.
I was in the crib was like, wow, what is Carl doing here?
And I had Tamisha there too. I was blown away. I was like, what am I seeing?
What am I eyes seeing?
But I'm saying, though, Carl don't like hanging out with us outside of this, but he's at the table with us. But I'm saying, that's a relationship. I can call E. Hey, one of my homies going through something. I'm about to have him hit you. That's a relationship. Hey, Maul, Train got a building and he about to, and Maul go by. Maul checking on my brother buildings and making sure he good, which my parents are invested in that too. So look, like at no point did he say, "Yo, give me get $100 to go." I got gas money to. Some of y'all in gas money relationships. I'm just saying. Some of y'all like that. That's what you still on. You still on like, oh, we at breakfast. Oh, I got the bill last time. E called me, bruh. Y'all know I be doing the brisket for E, and it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? I get them the Wagyu, Snake River Farms. I'm buying them the big body brisket.
Yeah.
It has never even occurred to me to ask him for no money for that until he said, "Oh, I need another brick." I think he felt like because he brought it up, he was like, "Oh, just let me know I can."
I just wanted to be podcast ready.
No. Right.
I didn't want to be.
Oh yeah, no. Listen,
I want to be podcast ready.
Come back.
I may use it as a joke, but I'm saying, I put it like this: as crazy as it is, I don't have none of y'all Cash Apps.
I don't even have Cash App.
I'm just saying, I've never Cash App E. He's never Cash App me.
Yeah.
I told him, what did I say to you when you asked me about that brisket?
Oh, my money in your bank.
I said, bro, I don't think I got one dime in my account that you ain't. If you need it, you can't, bro. It ain't about no money, bro.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy E.T. Now, I feel naked. I don't ever feel naked when I'm by myself. Y'all got to understand something. Mr. B told us about a podcast probably 2000. It might have been like 2000, 2001, right? He was telling us about podcasts, 2003. I don't remember, but it was a long, long time ago. And we never did it. And now we're at the 500 episode because of you. So why do I feel naked? I don't have, CJ next to me. We don't got the Beijing sensation. We don't got Dr. King. You know what I'm saying? Look, celebrate with us, y'all. It's going down, y'all. You're 500, y'all. 500. I still remember like the first couple we did in my garage in the car. We was in the whip. Being at the church, in the freezing cold church before it was built. I'm super excited. Episode 500. Come celebrate live. I'll bring your mom, bring your wife, bring your kids, bring your popcorn, I don't care if you're on the treadmill, I don't care. But we're going live, Patreon, we're gonna open it up, give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. So look forward to seeing y'all there. The 500th episode, it's going down. Secrets to Success, episode 500 is going down. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Let's go.
That's what's so good about this circle, dog. Do y'all know how I used to like, before y'all came around, my phone would ring and I would be nervous or scared to pick up my phone. Cause it got to the point where somebody was always asking me for something.
Thanks, God. I was gonna do it when we first met. I'm glad I resisted.
I needed the whole something.
I would have messed up the whole.
I'm talking about your phone ring,
Bruh.
at first, then I get the messages when somebody sent a text message like, "How you doing?" Your boy, and you be like,
just
"That's how they get you in." And then you be like, "Oh man, what's up, dog? I'm doing good." I'll send your phone ring. You be like, "Man,
listen,
what?"
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey man, I'm trying to mess up. I need a little.
Listen, let me look in the camera and lock this in. All right, this is an IG clip. I want you to make this an IG clip. If you want to know what side of the coin you're on in this discussion about being a taker or being somebody who you always asking, ask yourself: are you one of those people that says such and such don't never answer the phone? I don't say that.
Right.
I've never said that. I'm not even trying to be funny. And guess what? There are those of you, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, you'll be like, man, I've been trying to hit Jamal. He don't never answer the phone.
I get that all the time, bro.
I've been trying to get with ET.
But you know what?
He don't never answer the phone. If they not answering the phone for you.
It's a reason.
No. I'm just saying.
It's a reason.
People hit me. Oh man, I called ET 5 times. He ain't answering the phone. I talked to E 3 times in the last hour. So I don't want to make you feel bad when I say it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you, if somebody's not answering your calls, it's probably because you're not a value add. And you're probably taking.
But don't take it personal.
No. You can be on the other side.
Could adjust.
Right.
I'm just saying, you can be on the other side.
Easy.
And let me tell you something. It's not because Maul, where's your phone at, Maul? It's not because he ain't get the call. Yeah.
I ain't got my phone with me.
I ain't got my phone with. I let my phone. No, I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
It's not because it's on site.
And I'm saying, here go the thing. If I'm not, the reason I don't have nobody who would say, who I could be like, oh, such and such don't answer their phone, because if I don't have that type of relationship and I hadn't added that type of value. I'm not gonna call your phone anyway.
Facts.
So I don't even. So either I am a value add and I can pick up the phone. You talking about call? Calling is intrusive these days, right? You text. Cool, I get back with you. You just call your phone. How many times you looked at your phone and be like, bro, send a text? Now, E don't subscribe to this because E does answer his phone for the most part. But I'm just trying to tell you, look around and go, all right, who am I adding value to? Who am I taking from? And if you want to know whether you're the person that's taking, if you say such and such don't answer their phone, such and such don't never answer nobody call. No, they not answering your calls. They answering somebody calls.
Hey, let me say this one little thing too.
I don't ever look at my phone when Carl call and go, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
When Moose called me, I promise you, when Bud called me, I'm not like, oh, here, like, yo, there are people in your life who you gonna answer for. If they not answering for you, you haven't added enough value. Don't be offended by it.
Yeah, don't be
Figure
offended.
out how to add
don't
value.
take it.
Or find a circle.
And don't take offense.
Bro, I
make
promise
adjustment.
you. E gonna answer E be in the middle of a speaking engagement.
Literally.
He be like, oh, see, hold on, Didi, take this. Tell C I'm speaking.
Yeah.
Because he know if C hitting me, it's value being added. I promise you. If I call Toby right now, he's going to answer. Guaranteed. Y'all want to try it? Should we try it?
No,
I already know.
Okay, cool.
He said, don't try.
Because Maul looked at me like, he ain't going to get it.
I know he just said he'll go to the studio. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't care. He going to answer. I'm telling you, he going to answer. Unless he got the headphones on and his phone out there, he's going to answer the phone. And I'm telling you, those are the type of relationships we build. But keep in mind, this is our circle. This is the part about building with your team. So it shouldn't be Maul ain't answering the phone. Who is your version of Maul? Who is your version of Carl and ET? Don't worry about actually getting to us. That's what we talk about.
That's a whole nother, bro. That's That's a whole nother podcast. I know you had something.
No, I was just gonna say, what we talking about. I don't want it to go over somebody's head, right? When we talking about playing offense, and I'm so big on this because I had this conversation with Camille on the way here. We 3.5 hour drive, and I was sitting there
by yourselves.
The kids was in the back. They was asleep. But we was just talking, that's the time I'm like, we talk financial stuff. I always got to let her know everything because I'm like, look, if anything happened to me, you would be all over the place and stuff keep changing, right? We keep properties up, things like that. And I was just letting her know about certain family members and people that's close to us. And I was just like, she was talking about how they seem like they're constantly underwater and constantly can't get out of the rat race and things like that. And she was just like, we've been blessed. But she was just like, they just seem like they can't get over the hump or whatever. And I was telling them, I said, because they're not playing offense. We was having this same conversation. Yep. And I said, they're so much focused on defense, right? Paying bills, going to work, blah, 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 that they're not doing any kind of investment to get them out of that. And I said, but this is the next level. The next level is while they're in their rut playing defense, they not even doing nothing for the next generation. If you don't start playing offense, at least for your kids, if you're saying, Lil, I'm stuck, I can't, think about it. Your kids are going to be in the same situation. And so I just felt it in the spirit to bring that little piece of conversation right now to the podcast world because it's somebody who's saying, Jemal, I ain't got enough money, I ain't got this. I'm sitting here telling y'all, I could show my kids Carl, just don't say it out loud.
I got you. As you looking though, this is what I'm
playing. This is the kids' account. This is their offensive account, and it started back when I was a police officer.
Before you had the kids.
Before I had the kids, and this is 7 figures.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, Maul, because some people gonna say they gonna wait till they had kids, and it's like that's a mentality, and that's why. But I was gonna, I want to ask the two of you a question because I want to help some people out. But I wanted to say, because I'm older than you guys, and my kids are older. I just want to say, Maul, for me, it's a blessing because twice a month my kids get on the call and they walk through our estates, so they know, like boom. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they know, okay, these are the
Who get the Rolls Royce, Jay? You know what I'm saying? Who get the Rolls? That's what I want to know.
JR, it's his now.
Yeah, right. Who got the Rolls?
Right, yeah. I don't think Jada even want. I don't even think Jada want that, but we have 19 streams of income, Maul.
Yeah, come on.
And they know
Say, hold on,
19.
pause, man, pause.
Yeah.
19.
How
They
many?
have 19 streams of income.
Come on, bro.
And they know each one.
Yeah.
And what Moose is working with them on is don't just know the 19. Y'all need to start doing it. Because, bruh, for me, when I see what LeBron is doing, bruh, when I see what Deion Sanders is doing, bruh, it's like whatever you do, what Deion is saying is everything I've built, every connection that I have, I want y'all to walk into so he doing commercials, Shador doing, he doing KFC, all the whole fam doing KFC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to say to y'all, because y'all can speak to this in the beginning. So see, first of all, what outside source did I allow y'all to like really lean on when we first started? Like loans, asking favors from people. What was my construct when y'all first started?
Nada, zilch,
Nobody.
zero, nobody.
I tried it.
You tried. And the Lord didn't let it happen.
Yeah.
It backfired. So I said, we're not getting no money from nobody. We're not getting no help from nobody. We're going to be our only help. Now watch this though. And this might be tough for y'all to think through. But CJ, if I did call on people to help me, who were those people that I called on? And when I would travel, who would I stay at their house or who would I let be a blessing to me?
Who would you let?
If we travel and we didn't have money for hotels back then,
Yeah.
but we did have to ask people to take
your
Oakwood
Oakwood
that's all I
connection.
counted on.
That's
my
it.
Oakwood, 'cause we
Oakwood.
were what?
Of course.
That's family.
It's family.
Yeah.
I never.
I talked to John this week, bro. I'm talking about we still connected.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And Jalen stayed with John one summer when he was in New York. So I'm talking to y'all so y'all know. So what some of y'all do wrong is you try to go outside of your family to get help, and nobody outside of your family is ever gonna really want to help you like it. You feel me? So when we go, the lady was like, the girl wouldn't get on the podcast for me. You're not a part. She does not see how it's mutually beneficial. So the reason why you stay in your family, because your family is going to see how mutually beneficial it is. And then your family not going to like drag you down when something's going wrong. Your family's not going to use that against you. Right. And so when I first started, Maul, no loans, no help. You remember a couple of the names of the people that when you first started, you don't probably only hear those names and we don't do it.
Yeah,
What's some
D
of the people?
Green.
D Green. Who else?
Skip.
That's your fam.
This is my people, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't go with nobody I didn't know because I don't want nobody dogging me out, dragging me down, talk. Oh, he got to stay at the crib. We had to feed them. Oh, that why they doing that food? Skip been on, bruh. Skip be on the podcast to this day. Skip hit me
Shout
like,
out to Skip, the homie,
I'm watching. I know I don't be hitting, but
I like Skip because he was the first one to eat friends. I feel like had my swagger.
Yeah.
Skip was like, now look, now we can leave this thing alone. Go grab a drink right quick if you want to. I was like, whoa.
No, Skip the real
I was like, hold on, you homie?
You got to meet him, bro. Yeah, you got to meet him.
Cool as I get out.
So in the beginning, be honest though, how did y'all feel with the not doing that and y'all wasn't making no money? But the play that I first gave y'all, how did y'all really feel about the play, knowing that like ain't no money, we ain't getting no loans, we ain't going for no grants? How did you initially feel about that?
I was obviously uncomfortable. It's like it's not a construct I'm familiar with, bro. I go from my parents are teachers. See parents like they're blue collar for real. So you're talking about,
W tours.
That's it. So it's like when you hear something like, "Yo, we just gonna do this," and we don't know what's gonna come from it. It's like, I trust you. You solid, but I gotta have a little. You're like, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's just see how it go. Like I'll be honest, let's just see how it go.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like because I never was like shook because I felt like that was what we were supposed to be doing. Like I've been had this.
So
gift.
why the bank though? I know after the bank, whatever, but why the bank at first?
I really think. Well, one, I was young, and so with the
you
bank
were.
stuff, I think my mentality was just like, oh, okay, like you do good things happen to you. And we had done a lot of work in the community, and we met somebody who was, prominent and had, some juice, and they was willing to do something for us. And so I was like, oh, okay, he about to blow us up. Yeah. And so I was putting what I thought was our fate in somebody else's hands because I felt like we earned that
Absolutely.
I was
That
gonna say to me
opportunity.
that felt like a step because of
Yeah.
what we were doing. Not that we were necessarily going after outside.
Nah.
It felt like that was supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So I'm just saying, now that y'all see where we are in hindsight, Maul, the playbook, we not doing nothing different than we did.
Man.
I still
talking
don't
about
subscribe to. I
legitimately.
still don't subscribe to loans. Now, because of you, I've changed my mentality and not taking money unless that money is going to make us money.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I'm not into debt, but I do more like, yo, borrow the money to make the money. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm all with that now. But I'm saying I wasn't in it more for debt. Where we driving cars and buying clothes and living and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't into that. And so now, to C's point, he said it. Bruh, we just did the summer school, and I asked Toe why. I know all my other celebrity friends who gonna help me with the summer school, they busy. So I hit Toe like this morning, 2 hours before, and was like, Tobe, you good? Yeah. And I was like, see, bruh, Tobe was free. I'm grateful. What'd you say?
He better be free. The hell? Are you crazy?
Right.
Yeah,
What?
he said,
Nah.
we built this.
Bruh.
So, bruh, Tobe, get on, right?
I don't care what you got going on.
I didn't tell Tobe, but I had Justin send me some pics. Tobe got pics. He with Steph Curry and whoever my man is from Black Panther.
Ryan Coogler.
Right. So they talk. So we just walking him through his pics. You know, all the pics. He with the Transformers. He doing the movie, whatever. It's like, I forgot he even did something before that. He with Louis. He with Pharrell. And all these people, to CJ's point, they're our people now. But we didn't go to them first. We didn't go to a Pharrell. Tobe, we built Tobe.
Yeah.
Tobe handled his business. Tobe brought them into his So when we call people, it ain't oh, you calling me because you need something from me. We calling you and we peers.
Yeah.
We peers.
Yeah.
You know, and so somebody said to Tobe, like, well, how did you get Curry when he basketball or Ryan when he movies? And Tobe was like, no, what brought us all together is excellence. When they see my videos, the mint, the whatever, we in the project, like, I'm not copying nobody else. I'm being my authentic self.
Yeah.
I'm talking about being from Africa. And before my sophomore year in high school, I did lie and say it was poached when it was fufu because I didn't want people to know. I lied and said my mom grew up in Houston when my mom really was from Nigeria, but I didn't want people. But he's like, but once I got comfortable in my own skin and stopped worrying about what people thought about me, guess what? I started attracting other people who was comfortable in their skin, other people who dogs, other people who grind and consistent. The rich get richer. You feel me? And so I just want y'all to see our blueprint. And I know for some of you, when you're hearing this, you might be overwhelmed. You don't need to be overwhelmed. You don't even need to do nothing. As a man thinketh, so is he. So you don't need to do nothing but change your mentality. So if you're the type of person that wants to spend and not invest, then you're not going to be around Maul. And I told you I wasn't into real estate tomorrow, but guess what I was reading? Books. And guess who I had been around? Warren Buffett and Dan Gilbert. And guess what I saw? Carl, when we was with him, but the cool thing about Dan Gilbert, he gave us an office right across from his office, Maul. He would be talking to us. We watching what he doing. So I would hear him talk about real estate, but I kind of felt like this is for rich white males. Yeah. This is for Warren Buffett. This is for Dan Gilbert. These boys billionaires. But when I got around you, God was like, no. That was the same message I was trying to. But when I got around you, I was like, South Side of Chicago. Oh, his people went to Dunbar. My mom went to Dunbar.
Sure.
I'm like, what? He doing what? Oh, bruh. I can do that. Not that what Maul doing is easy, but I saw another human who come from where I come from, who, when my mom talking lower 43rd and they going back and forth, it's like, yo, he from where we from. So if Maul can do it, we can do it. And so I stopped hanging with people who was like, oh, you can't do real estate. Or I stopped being with people who you doing the most. I'm like, yep, you know what? What you're showing me is I'm playing one way, you playing a different way. It don't make you evil, but I want to play with people who playing the way I play. Hey. And so I told y'all, you got to get people out your ear, and then you got to start rocking with the people.
I'm just laughing,
like
E, because like you just said 19 streams of income, and I'm saying to you, when you just said Dan Gilbert, when we met him, he was on 40-something, bro.
He had 40-something
He was on 40-something.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, even that, we had an exposure to him, and you took what you needed from that, and now that's a part of our ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you're exposed to it. Like, it's no excuses no more. I was gonna say real quick, Mom, we talk about the kids. I said this beforehand, I never wanted to have kids in an apartment, and you just helped me understand why. I didn't know why, so don't think that Carl was smart at whatever age I had kids, 20, whatever. I knew that I couldn't leave an apartment for my kids. You understand what I'm saying? So if I ain't know nothing else about streams of income or nothing, I just knew from my grandmother that when my grandmother, she had a house and she had land that when she, guess what? My mom was raised there. My mom put us there. My mom eventually got her own house. So I'm just always saying a generation always at least a house. So when my kids went to me, she was pregnant. Bro, I was uncomfortable, like something was wrong because of my grandmother's pattern. You get what I'm saying? If anything went wrong in my mom's life, which, not wrong, but they were at the point where they were saving to get a house, guess where they stayed? At my grandmother's house. You get what I'm saying? If anything got crazy for me right now, my parents got a house in Barbados, bro. I just need a credit card with a ticket that I could get to Barbados. You see what I'm saying? So if nothing else, if you're renting, that's what I'm talking to you right now. Like, here's step one that you could start moving forward to. Let me just get a property at least that my kids don't have to start here. They would always have some place to live, you know what I'm saying? And now they can build from there.
But guess what? Mentality. You in the black community, guess what they saying if you live at home?
No, you living at home with your mom?
Man, you broke. You poor.
You and your mama Camille live back at the crib.
Yeah, we lived back in my parents had a thing. Whenever somebody got married, they got back from college, if you was engaged and married, y'all can stay here for a year while y'all stack y'all money. Rent-free, bill-free, everything. Just stack your money. Then my parents had one rule, but you had to not take the money and just splurge it. Like stack your money. Like go ahead and invest it to give yourself a great start. That's why I have, so the house that me and Camille bought, 20, man, it's crazy now. Time be going crazy. 22, 23 years ago, now we bought this house for $187,000 in Bronzeville. Now that house is worth over $800,000. And, you know, we've been having it sitting for like 9 years, not even just whatever. We got real estate to cover the mortgage to it. So I was like, whatever.
You feel me?
But now we got that same thing with our kids. You know, Yanni coming back home now. She graduated from Michigan State, going to medical school in Chicago. And, you know, it's like, man, if you want to stay with us, you can. You want to stay in the house, you can. You get married. This the house you grew up in. By then it'll be $1 million value house. Y'all stay there rent-free, bill-free. Y'all good. Stack your money, invest your money. Let's go.
And I followed the blueprint.
But I'm saying, but now Yanni gets not only the perks of that, she also gets the information. Right. She also get the rich.
Get rich.
That's how to start, bro.
I'm just telling you, but it has to start somewhere. It's got to start somewhere. And the rich get richer is relative. It don't necessarily mean it might be for your kids. Can you be comfortable in knowing that, okay, cool, the decisions I'm making and what I'm doing now, I may not necessarily see it the same way that my kids gonna see it, but it stops with me. The brokenness, the poverty, the scraping and scrambling around for money, and that stuff stops right here, and you can do it by making a decision.
Hey, I'm gonna say it again, get people out your ear. I promise you, I would have people say to me, oh, I can't believe you doing that, you know, with your kids. And I said, hey, only way to learn how to be fiscally responsible with money is to play with it.
Give them money.
At some point, you're going to get it. You might not get it. You know what I'm saying? You might not get it the first year, second year. You keep playing with it long enough, just like anything else, you're going to start figuring out, okay, this ain't right, this ain't right, this ain't right. So
I was just had that conversation the other day.
My daughter doing the same exact thing.
I'm just taking this, taking that. I'm like, no, we're going to keep going. You're going to figure it out. Because if I stop you, you may never learn. So my thing is just keep grinding, keep hustling to the point where whatever that little money is, it ain't about to hurt you.
We do that same exact thing. I was just telling CJ, we was just having this conversation, bro. We literally give our daughter, our kids, but especially our oldest daughter, we give her money. So that she can just, every 2 weeks, we give her check, right? She get a check. She make just as much as a teacher make. We give her the money, and we already broke it down. 50% of that needs to go to your investments. Here's the other 50%. What are you going to do with it? And then things come up every month. Oh, I wasn't able to put 50% into my investment account because this was this was that. And be like, we said 50% need to go in your investment account. I want you to take a look at your investment account now and see what it looked like. And she's looking at it. And I'm like, do you know that by the time you are 28, you have $1 million in there? But yeah, Daddy, but I need money now. Welcome to life. No. You going now, we're giving you real life experiences so you can see that no matter how much, because she be like, can you just give me more money in my check? No matter how much we give you more, it's never going to be enough. Your level of spending is going to go. So we're giving real life lessons through her 4 years of college. that college ain't giving her.
Yeah.
And so, no, that's to your
I
point.
just saw a millionaire basketball player who broke. Oh, this, oh, that. And I'm like, bruh, it don't matter how much money you make.
It don't matter.
It don't. If you ain't disciplined, it's going to all go away. I'm like, it's no way possible you got debtors if you in the league. Like, it's no way you making millions of dollars.
Should
You
be
still
paying
don't got no
everything
money.
off.
But again, I'm saying to y'all.
Why he had to play for the Pistons?
He always going there. I'm going to say this,
It's
though.
all over the news. Breaking news. Here's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, though. I told you, don't be overwhelmed. You only need to do one thing. Change your mentality. That's it.
Men.
Men. Men. He said,
mentality.
grow up.
Men.
Boys to men.
And that's it. And how do you do that? It's a book. It's getting around the right people. It's a course.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but I'm saying, I'm looking at this version of Eric Thomas. I wasn't always this, so you don't have to get like confused or worried or stressed out. Mentality. All you have to do is start reading books.
Yep.
All you got to do is start going to conferences. All you got to do is start listening to the people in your community that's killing the game. It is a mentality.
Get around
Period.
other men that's doing it.
Yep. The other men.
Or women. Get around men or women that's doing it, that's got the mentality. Mentality, right.
That's doing tality. Yep. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like a good time to say, go to makerealestaterealcourse.com. Y'all just heard us talk a bunch about real estate. If you or somebody you know wants to get into real estate, wants to start learning how to invest in your community, go to makerealestaterealcourse.com. And Maul put all the info in there. That was important to us when Maul came around. It was like, bruh, you taught us, and I teach our squad. So many of you are alum, and you already know what time it is. Shout out to the Make Real Estate Real family.
Hey, and the same principles apply. I know people talking about interest rates and this and all that. It's the same principles. Y'all. Ain't nothing changed.
I promise you. Like, I learned, the stuff, you got to challenge your thoughts.
Yeah.
Mar was like, dog, all these people who are waiting on the interest rates to fall. And I was like, yeah, as you should, in my mind, right? I'm like, yeah, wait till the interest rates fall. And he was like, as soon as the interest rates fall, the prices of the house is going way up, and now you're going to overpay for a house by 75, 80, sometimes 100,000. Because you didn't want the interest rate that you can refinance to a lower.
Right.
Bro, he was just, I was
the
like.
trick of the devil.
But in my mind,
it's the trick of the devil.
Defense, we go, how much is the payment this second?
The paycheck. It's the same mentality.
How much is it right this second?
Yep.
So you looking at that house and it's $400,000 right now, but you don't like the interest rate. And as soon as the interest rate dropped to 3.5, that house going to be $560. And then you're going to be like, ooh.
But I can afford it because this is what I make every month.
And I'm like, yo. So anyway, again, I'm just telling you, I'm guilty. I was like, oh, yeah, people should
this
be
is
waiting
a whole
for
story of E.T.
I was, bruh, again, just when
New
I was
mentality,
a child.
though. Yeah, I thought as a child. Spake as a child, understood as a child. But when I became
a man,
mentality.
When
I became a man,
I put away my
child.
We got more back, man. The E. coli is gone. We got fruit. You know what I'm saying? Carl, listen.
I ain't know Marv was like MJ with the 3 P.
Listen,
With the 3 P.
Listen, you remember how we talked about they need to come back and do a news? You remember how we said they need to come back and do a news article on all the improvements?
Yeah.
I feel like Maul need to do a segment on Carl's hospitality.
I can't take all the credit. There's definitely an improvement of some of the stuff, but there's help. The relationship specialist got involved.
It's here. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's here.
I feel like all is right in the world.
I feel love right here, bro.
Hey, we just using all our resources.
Oh, bro.
It's happy. This is what I needed, bro. The fruit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good. I feel love here,
Whole
man.
Foods.
Yeah. Whole Foods. Yeah. Nah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. This was good. This feel good to, you know what I'm saying? Be doing our thing. So anybody got any thing else they want to share? Any thoughts, feelings? Everybody just ready to go see their wives? Everybody wife here. That's dope.
Sir.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
That never happens.
Never.
You sure?
We should have got them on the pod all together.
Hey,
You want to talk about Chicago again? You got any more Chicago stories? Reverend Larry Brown giving all honor to God. Love y'all. We out of here. We'll see you next week.
Let's go.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.